Hi guys, welcome to the new session of Snowflake's learning. So in this video, we're going to talk about the storage and also we are going to discuss about the how to monitor your uses and how to calculate and what are the we can see as a live example. So as you know, the storage is very important in the Snowflakes because any data is not stored in the Snowflake. It just goes into the cloud provider. It could be Azure, AWS, or or Google. So there is a monthly fee depending upon the average, and we have it stored on the average in the given month. So this is calculated on a daily average basis, and again, since our account is leveraging the external cloud provider. What that mean? Whatever the whoever the cloud provider you have selected, based upon the storage charges will vary. So let's understand what are the things like we already discussed the compute, what are how to how it is used and what are the terminology in the compute. So if you haven't checked the previous video of compute, go back and you can check in the playlist so you can understand the compute also. So in this video, as I mentioned, we can discuss about the data transfer and the storage. So we are discussing about currently the storage. So as I mentioned, the it is the monthly average cost. So you can see here monthly storage. What are you're consuming, and based on the average storage. And third is the, as I mentioned, it is the cloud provider. What cloud provider you have selected as a company. So based upon that, it cost will be vary, right? So I'll show you the cost sheet so you can understand, and if you want to more detail, you can go to the Snowflake's website, official website, and you can check the costing and everything. They have given very good document, and you can check over there also. So moving to the next one. So you can see here the storage, there are the two part. One is the on-demand storage, and the second one is the capacity storage. So we can discuss both right now. So what what is the on-demand? On-demand in the pay only what you used, and second one is the capacity is the pay on front, means pay only the defined capacity. Okay, so you should be very understand when to use on demand storage, when you going to use the capacity storage. That's depend, and you should have very good knowledge. So let's understand the two scenarios here. So and after that you can understand, and you can also. So I gave the two scenario here. So based on that, you will able to categorize both the situation, and you are able to take a decision based on that. So as I said, there is a pay only for the uses. What you use, you are going to pay for that. There is a $40 T for the 1 TB, and the second one is upfront, that is $23 per TB, right? So scenario one, if I give you, let's say you're using 100 GB, and the story use is zero point 0.1 TB, that if you calculate it come around the $4 per month, right? In other hand, let's say you don't know what storage and you have taken the decision, I will take the capacity storage. In that, let's say you are using the 100 GB and the storage cost is 23. That's a flat rate. It's not depend upon the floating. It's not calculating by the whatever you have used. That's whatever the price. It depend upon the region and the cloud provider same. So 1 TB is you're using, so you are paying the $23. Either you are using the $4, but however you have to be paid a $23 for that. But if in the second scenario, let's say you have a 800 GB you have uses and zero point 0.8 TB into the 40, and if I calculate it come around $32. Right? And the second, in the other hand, the capacity one, if you second 800 GB, 1 TB into $23 is come around 23. So that is, you can see we are saving the cost. So based on the experience and based on the um, what are the things, and you need to be in good understanding, and if you have a good understanding on the storage, based on that you can take a decision. Now we can I hope you understand the storage, how you calculate and how you take a decision on the storage front. And if you have a doubt, please comment, so I'll reply back to you. Now moving to the next topic, that is data transfer. So data transfer is as ingestion is free. That if you are in the data, if the data is coming into the snowflakes, it is free. But if you are taking out your data, that is charged. It's not free, right? And let's say you're transferring your data snowflakes to snowflake, and if the region is same, so it is not charged. But if let's say your region is changed and still you are using the snowflakes, it is charged. And also it is depend upon the what cloud provider you have selected. Based on that, it is cost will be vary. And that is also depend upon the region, what region you have selected. Based on that, charge will be differ. So let me move to the pricing sheet, then I show you the charges, and you can see the I have um, so you can see here data transfer, as I was discussing about, that is also the cloud provider. And you can see the region wise the price is changing, right? If, as I said, if you are transferring your data snowflake to snowflake and the region is not changing, that you are not get charged. But however, if you are changing your region, that it is going to be charged. And if it is the cloud provider is different, that is, you can see the data transfer is very costly here. So based upon that, the data transfer and the data transferring the data, it is vary. And this is the AWS. If I go down the Azure side, so it is differ, right? Let's say $87.50. Here we are seeing the $90. So it depends what provider you are using. So this is the data transfer. And if you see here, this is the data storage, and that is also cloud provider reason. So that is also charges will be vary on that scenario, on that reason, and on that, but or for that cloud provider. So this sheet is I have taken from the Snowflake's the website. If you want to get more detail, you want to see, you want to understand more, so you can you can download and you can refer this sheet. And if you have still have a question, so please comment. I will reply back to you. I hope you are able to understand the pricing part and the storage and the data transfer things. And still, if you have a question, please do comment. I'll definitely reply back to you guys. And now moving to the next section, how to monitor, and those things I I already log in into my Snowflake account that we have already created when they're starting our studies, right? So if we so to see to monitor your activity and the storage cost and everything, you need to be um, rules should be very important. If you have access, then only you can see the data and the monitor the activity. So in our case, we are using the account admin. That is a default. We have the sysadmin that also we can use. But to simplify, we are using the account admin. So as you said, you see that um, we have started with a $400 credit. Now it is 390. That means we already used the $10. Now moving to the um, admin, click the admin admin tab button. You can see here, and if you go to the cost management, now you can see what are the uses and how much you have charged. Those every activity, um, everything is monitored here, right? And this is our warehouse. Why warehouse is required? Because you are running the query to generate the report that also required the to process your query. Compute power is required. So that is you need to assign your warehouse. But thing is that for the small activity, those thing you should be have very small warehouse because these query not take much much compute power. So you can use the small warehouses to run this because we need to save our cost also. So you can see here the credits, and I have it's upon the credit. You can see here per credit. So I already it this much compute. I already 4 credit and average cost, and these are the detail we all we which I used. And if I go to the second tab, the first one, so that is not I have not used in our case. We just knew, right? So if you have in your environment, if you're production environment, you can see the activity here also, right? So moving to the account overview, you can see here, and also if you go here, what are the query we have ran, and what are the cost. You can see here which query is took the cost, which query is more expensive, right? So based on that, you can see this, you can see your amount and the credits are used, right? If I hover here, you can see that we have compute and everything. You this is a dashboard of your things, right? If you want to long running query, you want to see what query is taking the cost, and you need to understand. So you can just hover here and you can select the query, and if you want to optimize, you can do the optimizations also. Moving to the next tab here. So if you see here, um, so these are the we can see this compute. This is the warehouse. How many credit we have used. The cloud services we have not used anything. So these are the. This is also dashboard report. Very nice dashboard report, and you can identify uh, the things whatever you have you uses and everything you. Please do like, subscribe, and please do comment if you need any kind of more elaborated the video, or if you're not understanding anything, please do let me know in the comment section. I'll definitely reply back to your